Hi, I'm Meghan Stromberg. I'm the editor-in-chief at the American Planning Association. But now I'm at ASLA's annual meeting in New Orleans, and I'm here with Phil Barlow. He's both a landscape architect and a planner. Thanks for joining me.
You bet.
Phil is a principal of a firm called Two Design in, is it New Britain?
New Britain, Connecticut.
All right. So we were talking earlier today about the role of a landscape architect and the role of a planner, and I'm just curious if you could kind of tell us, how do you see those two roles as separate?
Sure. In my mind, the planner has input over overall plans, over setting policy, and that's probably the biggest difference. Is that planners, in my mind anyway, set policy, set regulations, set guidelines that we then have to work within. So, kind of a simple way to think about it is, planner is a big picture guy, and the landscape architect is more site specific generally.
And of course, I would think both landscape architects and planners work with various other design professionals, engineers, architects.
Right, that's a good point. Typically, it's a collaborative process on our teams. There's always an architect, there's always a landscape architect, always a civil engineer, and then the various other mechanical, electrical engineers. Sometimes we don't see the planner, which is interesting too. Oftentimes the planner has done their work prior to us coming on board. So in a lot of ways, there's sometimes the unseen collaborator, if you will.
Yeah, and one of the things, again, that we were talking about earlier is that you're here at ASLA getting credits for your continuing education as a landscape architect, but also as a planner, because you're at AICP.
Right.
Yeah, what are some other ways that you think that the two professions and the organizations could work together?
Right, I think the education is, probably the premier way, both national and on the state level. This chapters, our chapter often has programs that appeal to both planners and the landscape architects. I think within our publications, much like we're doing, it's a fantastic way to get some synergy and some alternative viewpoints and outlooks. Those are probably the two main ways that come to mind. Setting aside that we work together on projects, but again, sometimes that's not quite as visible as we'd like it to be.
Well, and maybe it just helps to know each other a little bit better.
Absolutely.
And what we bring, what kind of expertise we bring to processes that we so often work together on.
Right, and events like this where you can get together and meet, much as like we did today, meet your counterparts is, I think, invaluable.
Well, thanks. It was really nice to talk to you.
Oh, it was fun. Thank you.
Take care.